Took forever to start going live. My bad. I was trying to find some music. It's kind of silly. Sorry about that. Alright, intro. Intro that I can't hear, because apparently it didn't actually fire up. That's awesome. There's weird things that happen on here. But in any case, I got a new thing to show you. Tell me what you think. How does that look? And there's the intro. What a jerk. What a freaking jerk is that, huh? What's up, guys? Just another day of learning. Just more. Sean D, what's happening? We got Hunter. We got actually another one. Hunter called me out. He said, someone's late. Someone is late. I was sitting here actually way ahead of time. It's weird. I feel like over preparing for me, not the best thing. Not the best thing in life. Definitely not. But can't see anything. Just got the waiting screen. You should see a man in a white hoodie and a Ninja Turtles shirt. That's another thing. Turn off intro. Yes. Got it. Got him. Cool. Well, we got some new things happening. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be your files, all your cool stuff. So we're gonna do that in a bit. Hey, did the intro do the double sound thing again? It's pretty annoying. Seems like it always does it. In any case, you guys crushed some uploads, so very happy about that. We've got some things that we are going to change up on here. Is it doing the stupid intro again? My god, man. My god, man. Sorry. So this is what I made, which was not super duper cool yesterday. But you guys uploaded some new stuff. It's really weird. I don't know. I feel like I'm in a different... It's a little bit different, like, atmosphere in here. It's not the same as always. Does it look the same as always? Does it keep rolling the intro? I quit. I fail. Oh, man. There are things that I don't like about live streaming, I can tell you that. Top of the list. When things that are supposed to be happening aren't happening. That's the number one thing. Yeah, buddy. Okay. In any case, now the intro did again. I know. It's like you try to be fancy, and when you do it and things don't go your way, you're like, bro, what was I even thinking? Why did I even bother with all of that? Ah. Adam says, it's all good, Chris. Way to just smooth it over. Just move on, bro. Move on. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to share some stuff. My guess is we're probably, no redos for sure, Sean. My guess is that we're likely to see that intro pop up. It's supposed to universally go away when I push a button. It seems like it just wants to be on so that Mike West can see it, because he just popped up. He's like, bro, I didn't see the intro yet. Why don't you roll the intro? Oh, I don't know. Let's see what happens. And there it might be again. Oh, God. Okay, check it out. I'm going to hop over to the site, and you guys... actually, got a new member for Sequential Squad. His name is Hunter 2. Hunter, you are now no longer the hunter. You're one of the hunters. Because I approved him. A dude, actually, not like anything bad. The guy, he wasn't... I don't know. He wasn't doing anything particularly wrong or mean or anything. DJ Boom in the house, what up? But he failed to answer the question. I was like, it's not that hard, man. It says, are you gonna be a I'm like, if you're gonna be you probably shouldn't be in the group. He just said no answer. It's like, that's kind of a move, so. Yeah. Alright. And I've got another little thing to pull up. So let's see. We've got the group. We got squad. Ooh, I'm not signed in. I better get signed in. So if you're not in squad and you're not using the Facebook group and you're not uploading your work, this is where you would do it. And some of my guys are doing it and they're crushing, and I love it, and I want to give them stuff, and I want to just keep promoting it. So what we're going to do right now is, instead of messing with all of that fine stuff, we are going to probably roll another freaking intro. No, we succeeded this time. Cheers. We're going to load up some of your guys' files. So I'm going to, let's see. There's our ghost. Hey, there's our intro too. See it? Gotcha. Yeah, literally, I could not disable that from all the things that it turned on for. So now we're good. Now I'm going to load up some of your files. Let me see if I can pull them up on another screen here. And then we're going to do it. Kajabi. I can tell you the guys that loaded it in just a sec. Actually, you know what? I already got my files. Let's check them out. Let's look at the first set of files. And we have, let's see. We're gonna pull up the files for the day, for the live stream. We've got Jake. We've got Tim. I know we got other ones. I know John Paul loaded up a couple other ones, but let's check out, let's check out the 12 channel from Tim, and then we'll go ahead and check out the 11 channel. And Tim, for context, my man, how long did you spend working on that? How long did you spend working on that 11 channel when you found out that it was supposed to be 12? John Paul says, no upload for me. Sorry, I had to take a break today. No, actually, what you did do was you uploaded your version 2 for the headlights for the WRX. That was yesterday. So I downloaded that file this morning. Let's hop back over here. So this is turn signal. So it's an unzip. I like those. Unzips are good. Zip. Zip, surprise. Okay, got our brake light flash. It's dope. Check out show 1. We're just gonna do a little preview, and then we're gonna load this thing up. Ooh, we got some back and forth, little dancey dance. Ooh, look at all those steps, bro. My God, I'm a bad man. Look at all those steps. My dude has all this saying 12 channel, and previously it had 11. Yikes. Tim, straight up, about 25 to 30 minutes just to add one channel. That was exactly what I was going to ask. So, Tim, originally, how long, God, this music sucks. How long did the original file take you when you built the 11 channel? Let's find better music. What is happening? It's called failure, boys. It's okay, though. Because we're all going to be blown away here momentarily. Categories. Let's go to like epic gaming, YouTube gaming. There's things exploding in the background on this one. It must be good. I've heard that one a lot. Heard this one a lot. I've already done all of these. Gaming montages. Pure Gold. That's the name of this song. Sorry, I'm just looking. Okay, whatever this one is, we're rolling with it. Back to Tim in chat. What a weird day. What a weird, strange thing. I didn't come here for the music, bruh. I need a button that says, bruh. Pat has that. It's glorious. Here's what we came here for. My screen. What am I listening to today? Alright, we're just going to load this thing up. I'm going to compile it, and then we're going to load it up to these S13 tails. Seems like people are pretty stoked about the fact that there's going to be some S13 stuff. So we've got Al in the house. What's up, sir? Tim says, a couple hours, didn't knock it out in one session. Yeah, some of the stuff you've got to kind of mess with and then come back to. So I get you. Let's load that thing up. This is gonna be Tim's S13. Think I'm already connected. Turn things off. Wow. Al, you missed all the screwed up intros. Ooh, looks like another failure. Let's try that again. Sometimes you just gotta hold it down. Oh no. Is this another intro? My bad. It's funny. Okay. And what happened there? No device. Okay, I'm holding it the other direction. Ooh, now it can see it. So I was pinching it down, pushing it forward. Now I'm pinching it down, bending the little ghost programmer backwards. It's making connection. Dude, I gotta tell you guys, the video yesterday that we shot during the stream, I think it's actually a decent starting point. Yo, do you see this thing like coming in and out of contact? Let me just do this so it doesn't freak out. Okay. Check out what we got, Mr. Tim. I want to see it. That is our intro. Look how much better when it fans out from the middle. God, I love that. And then turn signal. Ooh, I like the unwipe. It's good. We're gonna play with a couple different ideas too to show you what my take is on some of these things. So having some blank spaces is actually a pretty good thing sometimes, so that you don't have that immediate start over where it can actually like fully disappear and then have the tiniest fraction of a second before it fires back up. I like to do that specifically because when we do it without that, when we do it without that, sometimes it can kind of just be a little bit lackluster. So I'm gonna open up that file again, and here we have our turn signal. So instead of stopping at exactly 13 right here, we can just add a couple of these guys in there. And literally that's it. No other changes. So that's the first step. Let's check out show mode, because obviously that's where the magic is at. Show mode 1. I want to see, I want to see, I want to see. I like this. Got some regular bouncing, some shadow bouncing. What do you think, Tim? Seen it for the first time? What up, Matt? Matt's in the house. I really like shadow bouncing. Ooh, I like that transition right there. That was dope. All right, let's check out channel 2 show. Whoa. So I think this is actually show mode 1. I wired things up backwards. I'm wiring dyslexic. Check that out. Dude, this would look insane on the car because it would look like crazy wigwag style on each side. So it doesn't even need to be passenger or driver specific. Dude, I think that's dope right there. Damn. Damn. Man, inspired. You're just a creative dude when it comes to this stuff. I like it. And your daughter too, tell her I said she is fantastic. It's phenomenal. All right, I'm into it. Later on we'll load up the 11 channel and I'll get back into my apologizing of I'm so sorry. This is cool though. It's got a lot of cool stuff that, like, I honestly think that it would look really, really cool on the GTR headlights. Having these type of animations in there, it's just nothing but creativity. Dig it. Good job, Tim. All right, we're gonna hop over to another set of files that have been loaded. I'm looking forward to it. Trying not to do coffee today because of the white hoodie. Okay, let's go. I'll just play this in the background while it's rolling. This is Tim's show mode 2. All right, let's find more cool things. So also uploaded yesterday. Yeah, I'll say that. I'll actually make the change. Do you guys want to see me make the change right now to that turn signal? Or you want to see some of the other files that we had uploaded? Because we've got Jake's S13 file as well. Definitely want to see that. And I thought that we had another one. Anybody else have one that they loaded up? I told you where to get my... I told you where I get my inspiration. I've seen his stuff. You'll understand. For sure, man. I mean, that's the funnest thing about all this, right? So, dude in Australia, which I'll invite him into the group. I mean, he talks to me. I've referred some customers to him that are in Australia, and they didn't have like the most pleasant things to say, but maybe they just have egos that are easily bruised, and he doesn't caress people's egos. I get that. But in any case, I don't think he knows about the group, so I will invite him in. He very well may be of the mindset of like, I'm not sharing, I work hard on this stuff. But the thought of someone like Tim being inspired by the guy we're talking about, I don't know. Even if he doesn't come in here, he's already kind of having his influence on the group, so that's dope. So let's see, John did not do that one, but he did a bunch of other ones. I love it. Let's check out Jake's. Jake, here we go. Oops. No, I don't want to do anything stupid. Let me just open it. It's gonna ask me if I want to save stuff, and I'm like, nah, we'll just mess with Tim's later. All right, here we go with Jake's S13 file. Look at our turn signal. Got that shadow motion going. Shadow pew pew. I dig. It's such a weird thing, right? Like, I feel like that's one of the strange things that has come from all of this, is that we've got weird little things that we talk about, like the whole pew pew or pew pew pew. Like, it totally makes sense to me. It's such an inside thing. I dig. I'm excited about this. Okay. Less me yapping, more showing Jake's awesomeness. Brake light. Constant on, constant off. Dig it. Also, I need to mention, good job on the GLC stuff, guys. I love seeing the configuration files. Dig it. Show mode 1. So I need to remember to push 2 on the remote because I have it kind of backwards. Some bouncing action. Sometimes when you're doing coding, it's very easy to want to just breeze through things and like not make it repetitive. But then when you actually see the animation file, it goes so fast through it. You can kind of miss out. And dim animation or dim LEDs with bright animation is cool too. I really like that look. It looks more of like a pulse than it does a typical, like, I don't know, little flyby like the bright LEDs with nothing else in the background. Kind of adds a lot of extra to it. Cool. All right, I'm ready to see this thing. And did you do show mode 2? You did. What a G. Let's see. Stacking. Cool. All right, I'm excited to see this. And we got simple switchback. So that's another thing that we could play around with while we're live, is changing the show mode style from simple to animated switchback and all that. So wait on mine for 10 minutes. Oh, you fellas. You know I don't know what I'm doing, right? As long as we're all on the same page with that part. But I will say that when I've seen a lot of the live streams that I'm really into, you like can't help it, but when someone starts talking about you, or they go over your YouTube channel or your website or whatever, you're like, just do my thing. Let's do it. And it's fun to see your own thing. So I think we can all vote. I should hop right in, right? All hand keyed, no copy. Huh? Dope. All right, let's just see what happens. Let me turn off this show mode. But I mean, do you think it would be funner to watch these things? You guys that aren't actually sending over files, it's probably harder to kind of feel the same thing, but do you think that getting right into showing other people's coding and all that stuff and what it looks like that I should do my best to get into that within the first like 3 minutes or so and just start diving in and say like, okay, first we're gonna do this one, show it all off and bang it out? It's kind of hard when I'm talking about, oh, I have the wrong music. Check that out. I dig. So that is Jake's running light intro. Dude, that's for sure gonna live on the site as a GLS sequence file that people can use. We've got this 12 channel setup. That's our shadow pew pew. You know what I almost think when I see this is that the gap between the two pulses, look at it speeding up. That's crazy. Yeah, once it adjusts to the speed that it's supposed to be, it looks crazy. So I would actually like to see a bigger gap in between the two pulses. What do you think, Jake, looking at that? John Paul says, that's my downfall. I can only do things one show modes, as I tend to put everything in that and just feel like I'm repeating myself on the second. I feel you. You know what's kind of cool is that you can absolutely just build out one show mode for a day and then like in that session and then later just be like, I don't know, save it as a GLS and then revisit it later without even looking at the first one. And then you've kind of like compiled most of this stuff together. What up, Gino? And any other lurkers that are watching? We got 21 people, probably got like 10-ish active people in chat. But yeah, comment away, guys. I'd like to hear what you think about what you're seeing on the screen here. Oh, like that animated, what do you think about that? Like, we got the parking light that's animated, and then we got the turn signal. It's got that really cool shadow pew pew, and then after it animates back to parking light. In this case, because so much is going on the parking light, I would actually prefer to see it just pop back. So that's my take. Great thing is this doesn't matter what I think, it matters what the person who has the car thinks or who the guy that made the file thinks. So if you think that parking light that then goes to animated, or I'm sorry, turn signal that goes to animated parking light looks cooler, give me a 1 in chat. And if you think that I should change it right now to simple switchback so it just pops back to parking light without the parking light animating, give me a 2 in chat. That's what we need to do. Interaction. Let's go. All right, moment of truth. Let's turn all this fun stuff off. Show mode 1. It's bouncing. It's bouncing. Things are happening. Nice. It's nice and fluid. Just kind of a nice, straightforward, like pleasing, like smooth animation. There's nothing that's like abrupt. Just chill. I like the little flashing at the end. I like more flashes. That'd be cool if there was some more flashes like right in the center. Just my take. 2. Dylan says 2. Break that ish up. Break that up. Yeah. That's what Dylan says. John Paul says 1. Okay, so our votes are a little lacking here, but that's okay. That's on me, not you guys. Interaction comes down to what I put in front of you. So let me fire up a couple changes here in the code. We'll do it, post it, and we'll see what that looks like right now. And then I'll do the same thing with Tim's. And I don't know. I do hope that Randy takes a minute to watch some of the stuff I understand that it's kind of long clip, so I might chunk it down a little bit, post those things on Instagram. A big change, just to hop in here. Ooh. Let's do that real quick. A big thing that I would like to start seeing happen is, instead of me focusing on posting all of my work on Instagram and TikTok and other, like I'll do TikTok, I'll do a lot of my stuff, but I want to show off you guys on Instagram. So look for that. That's where these things are going to go from the live streams. Hunter, the only thing I was talking about was on this particular dude right here. If I wanted to, or if you guys wanted me, because it's got the animated parking light, and then the turn signal's got that pew pew, and then it animates the parking light back on. So I said, if you want to keep that, hit 1. If you want to see me change that to simple switchback, hit 2. So then after the turn signal, it'll just pop back to white, as opposed to doing the pretty dope little animated thing right there. I'm curious enough, and we got a couple 2s. Tim gave me a 2. Let's go. All right, let's hop over to some coding. I'm just gonna change that up really quick. Literally 1 click and then compile. So we're on Jake's file here. So check it out. See the spacing in between the shadow? So if instead of right here only having 2 full bright, if we had that at like maybe 5, I think that would give us a much more defined shadow pew pew, because I'm weird. Just my thought. Anyway, we're at simple switchback right here, which is weird to me because it's not doing simple switchback, it's doing animated. So I don't really understand why that would do that. Let's see. Non-switchback? I guess non-switchback would keep the lights on. That's pretty weird. Because look at that. Like it's showing animated switchback. So I'm gonna do a couple things. I'm gonna compile it really quick this way. And then I'm gonna compile it the other way after. Because I have a feeling it just messed up. Want to replace? I do. Because he had it set to simple switchback, so I don't really know why that would do that. So I compiled it. Now I'm going to change this again to simple switchback. Compile it. And I know this sounds stupid, but then I'm going to change it to non-switchback, and we're going to see what happens on a second file. I feel like I'm not so lively, even though I got plenty of sleep last night. It was kind of weird. Who knows? It's just that Sunday mode. All right, we're gonna make one more change. I'm gonna go to non-switchback, compile it, and this time I'm just gonna save it as an extra little thing. NS, non-switchback. Okay, so first off, let's see what that looks like. Why? Because I'm curious. All right, here we go. I swear one day I'm just gonna mess something up so bad by keeping all these things on. Look at that. It just fired right up. Man, okay. So let's try this again. We're gonna do parking light. Now I'm gonna do turn signal. It's gonna speed up a bunch. Yeah, so even though it's saved as non-switchback, I think it's just a glitch, to be honest with ya. Because I'm going to save it as switchback in a second. We'll see what happens there. Okay, now I'm going to load the completely non-switchback style so that these should stay on while that's happening, which will be interesting. And then there won't be an animation after because it'll already be on. Okay, let's see what that looks like. I don't know, man. Kind of think that that is what I just loaded up. I think we might have a wee bug in the system. Because yeah, that doesn't seem any different at all. Okay. Oh no, it's definitely different. Okay. Well, what do you think of that? I think the other... I think it not being switchback probably is the more streetable look. There's our stacking. Stacking's always good. It's always like a safe bet for a good looking animation. It's a very like traditional build. All right, our show again. Okay, so I'm gonna make one last change. I'm gonna speed one thing up, and then let's see, that's fast already. 35. Let's see what his show mode looks like even faster. All of them are 35 except for the end. So let's just go to the last one that's 35. We're gonna speed it way up just to see. Go to 15. Boom. Sorry. Now you can see. Show mode 2 looks cool. It's already going crazy. Let's speed up show mode 2 to 10. Yo. And then last, we've got our turn here. Brake. I wonder if the turn signal, if the sequence is too... No, it doesn't seem like it's too long at all. I think I will increase the width of the thing in there, so we'll modify that too in a second. Well, it says minimum turn signal pulse is 1, brake timeout 2. Turn signal, everything looks legit. So now I'm gonna go to animated switchback just to see what happens. Okay, so for this, let's see what the fastest way that we can create the second gap further away. How do we do this? In my brain right now, I'm like, oh no, what did I just step into? How in the world am I going to do this? Okay, so let's just say that from this point, we're going to hit enter, shift right, then another checkbox, enter, shift right, another checkbox. Because I want 5, right? Enter, shift right, another, and then enter, shift right, 2. So now I've got a big chunk going through. Enter, shift right, enter, shift right, shift right. Hey, not bad. Okay, well that works. Does it? I don't know. So yours though comes back behind and it's got all these extra steps. So let's see. Oh yeah, because mine just, it's a big dumb thing, right? So I guess we gotta come back through after and add those steps. So let's see. We need to have, to match the first one, we go from dim on the left to off, off, and then dim. So we just got two blank spots. Let's see if I can do this too. So one blank spot, two blank spot, and then right here we're gonna enter back into dim. Now this is all gonna be hand coded for sure. Yikes. Oh, actually from this point on I can actually just hit enter and shift and click, right? Right? Freaking stupid. Oh, balls, guys. Nah, I messed it up right here. Because it's supposed to fill back up, I guess. Isn't it? Anybody in chat have any idea what I'm doing? Okay, so then right here, I just have to let the pew go through, but I need to keep these things checked. Good. Check. Wow, what a weird. Look at this. Crazy. I think that's it. Okay. Keep doing that, then go back and delete all the stuff, or leave it. Oh, man. Tim's like, I'm done with this guy. He doesn't know what he's doing. I think I missed a step right there. No? No, that looked good. Cool. Hey guys, make all this stuff, and then I'll tell you in the last second that my information led you astray, and then send me other cool stuff, and I'll just redo all of it. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna throw a little Chris at the end of that one. And this one again has animated switchback. Let's just see what all this stuff does. My godmans. What am I doing in life? File received. Coding live, is that a thing? Should it be? Probably shouldn't be. I will tell you this. We're entering the end. Whoa. We're entering the end of the current leg of things. I needed to finish up the S13 stuff before we got to do more stuff on the live stream. So I've actually been building out the library on the back end of my online course stuff, so it's a little bit different. It's not as fun. It gets to the point where you're like, okay, all we're doing is coding ever in life. I do want to mix it up. It shall be fun. Let's load up this last hex and see what we got. Work, work, work. Okay. Moment of truth. Got that. Here's what I want to see. Oh yeah, that's so. Huh. This is interesting. So this is what it seems to be the difference of. And I'm gonna make another change really quick. After that, it's like it shuts everything off. Wow, I don't know. Because it seemed like it was way more fluid before, right? So this is with the animated switchback. Well, yeah, at least we get to see what those further pews look like. So let me just let it adjust. I also think we need bigger spaces in between. It's kind of hard to see. What do you guys think? I'll get my S13 animations done and sent across to you. Hopefully I can work on it tonight. Cool. Tomorrow will be the last day that we do the S13 stuff. And then I'm going to be using them for something totally different for one of the paid courses on there. So yeah, this will be really, really interesting to see how adjusting some of the shadow files, because I feel like now we're almost losing what's happening. So at least when they were grouped closer together, my personal opinion, I like Jake's way better than that. So let's turn it off. Let's look at our show modes really quick. I feel like I just made all of Jake's work worse. So that's the faster animation of show mode 2. So that's at speed 10. Stacking up crazy. And here is show mode 1 that he made at quite a bit faster. Whoa. That's pretty crazy. The insanity. Dig. Okay, so with that, question for you guys is, hey, there's JP in the house. What up, sir? Yeah, that was a pretty cool animation. I've seen a couple things in the Facebook group, specifically about like getting timing correct and the left side not matching the right side. And I know one of the files that John Paul made, we had that same issue. It's actually, I just updated them on those the WRX taillights in the back. Those had something that was just barely off, and over time those animation files would like fall out of sync. So that's something that I definitely want to kind of explore and try to talk with some of the other builders. JP, let me ask you this. Have you interacted much with that headlight guy from Australia? He's somebody that I definitely would be interested in kind of just seeing what he would contribute. I mean, if he would, maybe he wouldn't. Who knows? We'll find out though. We'll get some epic gaming music on though in the background. That'll make this seem way more interesting. Does it feel more interesting now? It does to me. Ooh, yeah. And there's that. I like that. That's not bad. Now it feels like we're gonna climb a mountain and slay a dragon. All right. So, in that group though, we've got JP building Mopar lights, which is good. I just want you guys to continue helping each other inside of that group and then sharing the files with each other. Have you guys had any issues with loading files or downloading files, the GLPs, GLCs, any of that stuff inside of the Facebook group? Because a couple of them have been loaded. So just curious. If you've actually uploaded any files onto the Facebook group, let me know. It sounds like that'd be cool. JP says he's a busy guy, lighting than photography, but he may drop in. That's right. Yeah, he does do all that crazy photography too. That's dope. Oh, you're Dragonborn as well. That's one of the things that I have not done during quarantine is finished Game of Thrones. That's like, I'll watch like one episode and then just take forever to watch the next one. I think I got like 2 left. Funny. Game Shields, it's coming. Heads are done. Tails are 50% ready. Sounds epic. Sounds exciting. Yeah, so I think a lot of good stuff that's going to come from the group is mainly just going to be in the form of you guys helping each other out. And then he says, no, Skyrim. Yeah, I don't actually get to play video games. It'd be cool if I did. But the amount of time that I spend just messing around with the live stream, it's a different deal. It's a different deal. I need to have a little quad action, a little my face, and oh, let's just do this right now. Let's turn on cool show modes. We're gonna build out something neat here. It's gonna be real neat. Let's see. All right, this is gonna be cool. So I'm gonna make a window that shows your man's here, and then another window that shows the lights there. Should be good. I hope it's good. Cool. Got that. Let's go with the webcam. I'm gonna copy some stuff over. I think it's gonna look awesome. Copy. I've been wanting to make this scene setup for a long time, so tell me if you think this is a cool look for the stream. Because we're just building, just making stuff. I don't really know what I'm doing. Not much. Go. Wow. Ready? That neat? Oh man. Yeah, weekends are a different deal, huh? I've been working in the yard doing all sorts of crazy stuff here at the house. My wife's grinding me to the bone. And I'm like, I need to have something happen to boost my creativity. We have cooler stream elements. Sound of chasing dragons, like apparently in Skyrim. Cool. Looks good. I like it. Sean D. Chris, one of these days I gotta come pay you a visit, pick your brain. Bro, pick my brain right now. Do it right now, because I'm gonna be out of here in the next few minutes and get back to doing stuff. Tim says he finished mowing last night at 9 p.m. I feel like this is where we can have a conversation and you don't feel weird like, honey, why are you watching that man's face? Daddy, why are you watching that man talk to a camera? At least now there's epic music. There's a light in the background. Things are happening. I like it. But Sean D, are you local to SoCal or what? I'm sure my neighbors loved it. Yeah. Man, I love it when my neighbor cuts his lawn. It gets a little bit intense over there. We had some buddies that we'd get plenty of drunk with all the time, and they lived right across the street, and when they moved out, man, some people came in and they are not trying to take care of anything, not trying to talk, not trying to be good neighbors. They kind of suck, but that's okay because you can't necessarily hang out with your neighbors anyway right now. Jake says, I know I'm behind, but I can work on that turn file tonight for you. Well, apparently I'm sucking at it, so go for it, man. I would so much rather show off your guys' stuff, because I sit here and I understand the program. I can teach you how to make the program. I could teach you how to fish, but then apparently I enjoy your fishing more than I do my own. So we'll do that. Sean's in Anaheim almost every weekend. Anaheim from here? Probably a solid, like a good solid hour and 15 minutes. I don't know. It's not super close. Where are you when you're not in Anaheim? That is the question. And truthfully, I just have this weird, I had a shop for so long. I had it to where people could come through, and I didn't necessarily want them to come through. You know what I mean? Like people would roll in, and I've got 8 million things to do anyway. Doing the stream is great because it's actually forcing me to chip away at certain stuff, especially like stuff inside the training courses. So that's great. And your guys' contributions have been amazing. Palmdale, yeah, your you'd actually be better going down coming down the 15 freeway and then hitting the 215 east. That would save you quite a bit of time over being coming here from Anaheim. So in any case, now you know. But yeah, man, so I think having the little mini home workshop has been great. But I think that's gonna be, well, I'm gonna make some changes up to the YouTube channel and really start focusing hardcore on the videos, a lot of the beginner videos, and the live stream will be my saving grace, because that's gonna keep the more complicated stuff consolidated to one aspect of the company, the channel, the training, all that, and then just have a lot different stuff going on the regular YouTube uploads. So it should be cool. Sean says these are some things that better to explain in person. I'm down. There you go. Cool, man. So yeah, guys, I think if you will, I'm gonna go back through and upload and organize and start building out that library with all your files. So thanks, Sean. I hope to keep inspiring you and hope you guys keep inspiring each other. So Sean, if you're not already, hop into the Facebook group. I think you are, right? If you're not, get in there. Everybody else get in there too. Just help each other out, build all this stuff up. I'm certainly not going to be live streaming every day forever on how to do building animation files and all that, but it's been a great primer for building all this stuff out. I do want to keep live streaming. I do want to keep bringing in as much value as I possibly can to you guys and helping grow the group and get more stuff going on and build other groups too, things that aren't sequential. So it'll be nice to see these little pockets of people come together and grow and help each other. And so that's what's coming up. So I'll see you inside the Facebook group later today. I'll be posting in there. If you have any questions, anything that you want to see in the stream coming up, absolutely. Yeah, and I want you all, I'll make a post today in the Facebook group, and it's going to be a tag, so it's going to be where all of your posts that have your YouTube videos in there will live in there. I want you guys to absolutely like advertise your YouTube channels to each other. So I will let Jay know as well, and just, yeah, as you put out content, just throw that stuff in there. So I'm taking all these awesome little snippets from the live streams and just, I don't know, making something that can help people that are starting from scratch, that really want to make the YouTube channel and all that stuff, are afraid about their camera not being good enough and all sorts of weird little things that don't matter right now, and trying to put that together in the group so that it'll help you guys start sharing with each other. So if you can't share with each other, it's going to be really weird to try to do anything that's of any substantial help to you down the road, getting you business, anything like that. So for the most part, when you're doing business and somebody has to deal with you in the first place, they have to hear your voice. They have to see your work. So why not show them your work, show them your voice, show them your face. You don't have to, but you probably should. Because kind of like if you've ever met anybody in person, they will not look at you in the eye, and they give you like a super baby handshake, and you're like, whoa, why is this guy feeling so weird, like weird vibes? Your videos put out vibes for sure. So if you can be personable at all and get used to talking to yourself, because like I talked about yesterday, that's who you're really selling to, is you should be good. Jake says, I have a channel too, but not really focused on anything. Well, Jake, I encourage you to do something very specific, all of you guys. If you already have an existing channel and you've got like some BMX stuff on there and some car stuff on there and some cooking stuff on there, start a new channel and only ever put your custom lighting content on there, and then just build that. And if you ever want to post something about a BMX, cool, put it on your other channel. But do this so that you have something that you can build, and so that every time anybody goes there, if they like what you're doing, or they like you, or they're just interested or whatever, then that's all that they're ever gonna see, and that's gonna help you out a lot more. So I think we've got lots of cool YouTube tips and stuff like that I'd love to see. I just enjoy seeing, I watched the other day, one of you guys posted something up on YouTube, and it was just a build, and it wasn't like talking or anything like that, but it was nice to see new content going up on YouTube that you put together. And so that was Marine Customs, so it's cool. I don't always see him post things up, but I'm subscribed to all your guys' channels, so post, I'll respond, it'll be fun. Wow. All right, I'm going. I'm out of here. I'm glad that of all things, one little brick that I stacked on top of the last, 18 days or so of doing this, is this view. I'm into it. I like it. I've been wanting this for a minute. So anyway, thanks for posting up all your coding and all that stuff. Like I said before, I'll see you on Facebook, and we'll keep it going tomorrow morning. Renewed, I'll drink way more coffee before I go on. It'll be better. And hopefully, if there's any more files on these S13s, we'll have them on here too. All right, guys, be good, be safe, enjoy your families this weekend, this fine Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow. And maybe we can coax some of the other builders into this group as well. All right, I'll see you guys. Be good.